What's up, guys? Ryan here. And today I'm going to talk about the best feeling I've ever had losing $20. It was 2007, approximately. And I'm playing poker, playing 612 Texas Hold'em. It's limit poker. So you're limited to how much you can bet. So you can only bet at increments of $6 and $12. So we're playing with $2 chips, et cetera, et cetera. And I got there Thursday, sat down at 4 p.m. and started playing. And then by midnight, Friday morning, I was down $800 playing $6, $12 Hold'em. By 4 a.m., I was down $1,200. So bear in mind, I've been there for 12 hours. I've literally lost $100 an hour betting in increments of $6 and $12. It's not no limit. It's not like I can just push all in and lose all my chips at one time. No. I'm literally losing 10 bets an hour. But I knew that this table was full of a bunch of bad players, and I was just getting really unlucky. So I grabbed a bunch of Red Bulls and decided that I'm going to stay here for as long as it takes. Ordered a big old plate of quesadillas and said, I ain't leaving until I get all my money back. So I kept playing. Fortunately, the bad players kept playing, and I started picking up some hands finally. 2 hours later, down 1,000. 2 more hours later, down 900. Fast forward to Saturday morning. It's about 7 a.m. Saturday. So I had been there from Thursday at 4 p.m. to Friday at 4 p.m. to Saturday at 7 a.m. So that's 24 plus 12 is 36. Oh, excuse me, plus another 7. It's 43. Yeah. Back then, there was no 20-hour rule. So you could just stay there as long as you want. Clawed my way all the way back. I was down $20. And then I fell asleep at the table. And just didn't wake up. And apparently, they were nice enough to let me sleep for about 5 or 6 hands. Until one of the 4 people came over, shook me awake, and said, you gotta go. I made the unfortunate mistake of riding my motorcycle there. So you can imagine this was quite a difficult ride back. Plus, this was in November, so it was freezing. Probably worked to my benefit because I think the freezing kept me awake that whole time. And just before I got to my house, my motorcycle slides out, and it was the first time I'd ever crashed my motorcycle. I didn't hit anybody, but the motorcycle slid out. I rolled off, bruised my leg up pretty bad, and lay there and just started laughing because I'm still alive. And out of all the gambling that I did, I was only down $20, and I wasn't dead. And I was so happy. It was a weird just rush of excitement and endorphins and happiness. And I kept thinking about it, just like, why do I feel so good right now? Now, my bike is still on the ground, and I'm spread eagle, just like this, on the ground, laughing. And I realized it was because I survived. I had 2 opportunities to die that day. Could have died financially, lost $1,200, and at the time I was a student, so couldn't really afford to lose that money. There goes books and tuition. And 2, could have died crashing my motorcycle, but I didn't. And that felt really good. And it made me realize sometimes breaking even and not dying, that's a win. And that's a win that we should be proud of. And that's the way I kind of feel about this pandemic. And yeah, I know I talk about it a lot, but it's kind of everywhere. So let me just say this to you guys. So this is what you should think about. Think about just getting that win. Like, if you don't utilize this time amazing, well, that's okay. But the important thing is that you got that win. And that win is you didn't die, and hopefully you didn't lose a lot of money. Hopefully. What can we learn? Well, we can learn that not every win's going to be a big one. And you shouldn't ignore the small victories just because they're small. You should ignore the small losses and get mad at yourself because it's a small loss when it potentially could have been huge. Avoiding the big loss is just as good as getting the big win. Money saved is money earned. That's true in life too, right? Not killing yourself, that's a win. And that's a better win than like losing 50 pounds and working out really hard. It's more important that you're alive. Like, guys, that's what we need to do. We just need to get through this. And as far as being vulnerable goes, that's not the first time that I've done that. There's been many times that I've gambled for over 24 hours. And I'm actually really glad that they instituted a 20-hour rule at the casinos that are nearby me, because now I can't do that anymore. They'll kick you out after 20 hours. And I think that's a good thing. And I think we all need to realize when we're pushing ourselves too hard, when we're gambling too much, there's no reason to gamble with your life. None. Just don't do it. If you're dead, what good are you? You're no good to anybody dead. You're certainly no good to yourself. If you're alive, if you're breathing, you have a chance. And you can get back to that proverbial table, that metaphorical table, which is life. And you can sit down and you can play again. And that's the good thing about poker, and that's the good thing about life. There's always another opportunity. So don't try to maximize this opportunity that you have during a pandemic. Just stay alive. Take the win. Take the small loss. Okay, so you lost a little bit of time. Well, but you're still alive. And you can still utilize all the years that you have coming forward. So, yeah, just take it. It's okay to book a small loss. Don't feel bad about it. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.